Hi, welcome to the Healthy Life channel. Are you sure you've been consuming garlic correctly? Because the fact is, many people unknowingly make mistakes that can make garlic no longer useful and can even turn into poison for the body. Some eat it at the wrong time, and worse, there are certain ways of consumption that can trigger indigestion, up to the risk of poisoning. You might be thinking, I've been fine all this time. But wait a minute. Symptoms can be mild and often overlooked, such as bloating, nausea after eating, or feeling weaker. If you've experienced any of these, there could be something wrong with the way you consume garlic. So before you eat it again, make sure you're not making these 8 mistakes that could be unwittingly harming your health. 8. Using garlic for treatment without consulting a doctor. Garlic is often used as a natural treatment for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and infections, but its uncontrolled use can pose health risks. One of the main risks is interaction with medications, especially blood thinners, and hypertension medications, which can lead to unwanted side effects. In addition, excessive consumption without medical supervision can cause gastrointestinal distress, extreme drops in blood pressure, or allergic reactions. Garlic should be used as a complement to a healthy diet, not as a substitute for medication, and consult a doctor before using it for medicinal purposes. 7. Eating garlic when experiencing gastric disorders. For people who have ulcers, GERD, or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, consuming garlic can worsen their symptoms. Garlic contains sulfur compounds that can increase gas production in the intestines, leading to flatulence, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. The acid-stimulating effect of garlic can aggravate ulcer and GERD conditions, which are characterized by heartburn and acid reflux symptoms. If you still want to consume garlic, it should be in small amounts and cooked first to reduce the irritating effect on the stomach. 6. Not storing garlic properly. Improper storage can accelerate garlic spoilage and reduce its quality. One mistake that is often made is storing garlic in a damp or tightly closed place, which can accelerate the growth of mold and bacteria. Many people store garlic in the refrigerator, even though cold temperatures actually accelerate the growth of green shoots, which reduce its quality. To keep garlic fresh and optimized, it is best to store it in a dry, cool, and well-ventilated place, such as in an open container in the kitchen. Avoid storing it in plastic bags or sealed containers that can increase humidity and accelerate spoilage. 5. Eating garlic that has sprouted. Garlic that has sprouted often has a more bitter taste and a less fresh texture, but is still often consumed because it is considered harmless. However, garlic that has sprouted has decreased allicin levels, which means its health benefits are also reduced. If stored for too long until it sprouts, garlic is at risk of mycotoxin mold growth, which can produce harmful toxins to the body. Consumption of large amounts of sprouted garlic may also increase the risk of mild indigestion, especially for people with sensitive digestive systems. It is recommended to use garlic before sprouting and remove green shoots if the garlic has started to grow. 4. Overcooking garlic. While garlic can give food a distinctive aroma and flavor, overcooking it can eliminate its health benefits. Too much heat, above 60 degrees Celsius, can destroy a lichen, so the active compound is no longer effective in providing antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits. If garlic is cooked by frying in hot oil or roasting for more than 10 minutes, most of its nutrients will be lost. Cooking garlic the wrong way can also lead to the formation of unhealthy sulfur compounds, especially if the garlic gets burnt. To maintain its health benefits, garlic should be added in the final stages of cooking or used in its raw form after cooking. Another alternative is to sauté garlic over low heat so as not to destroy its allicin content. 3. Not crushing or slicing garlic first. A common mistake many people make is swallowing garlic without crushing it first. In fact, the allicin compound in garlic is only active after the onion is crushed or sliced, because the enzyme allinase requires oxygen to convert allicin into allicin. If garlic is consumed in its whole form or directly cooked without crushing, the active compounds are not formed, so the health benefits are much reduced. Moreover, crushing garlic also increases the absorption of its nutrients in the body, thus optimizing its effects. The best way to consume garlic is to crush it and leave it for 10 to 15 minutes before use, whether consumed raw or cooked, for allicin to form to its full potential. 2. Eating raw garlic on an empty stomach. Many people believe that consuming raw garlic on an empty stomach can enhance its benefits, especially for detoxifying the body and boosting the immune system. However, this can cause various digestive problems, especially in people with sensitive stomachs. Garlic has acidic and irritative properties, so it can overstimulate stomach acid production, which risks aggravating gastritis, ulcers, or GERD. Some of the symptoms that often appear are burning in the stomach, nausea, vomiting, and heartburn. In addition, consuming garlic on an empty stomach can also cause a disturbance in the balance of the gut microflora, which results in digestive disorders such as diarrhea. Raw garlic should be consumed after meals or combined with other foods to reduce its irritating effects. 1. Consuming excessive amount. Garlic contains allicin, an active compound with various health benefits, such as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial effects. However, consuming excessive amounts of garlic can trigger health problems, especially in the digestive system and blood circulation. Common side effects include gastric irritation, flatulence, diarrhea, and nausea, as garlic has quite pungent sulfur compounds. In addition, garlic has vasodilating properties, which can cause blood pressure to drop too low, hypotension, if consumed in excess, especially for people who already have naturally low blood pressure. Another risk to watch out for is garlic's anticoagulant effect, which can slow down blood clotting. If consumed in large quantities, garlic may increase the risk of spontaneous bleeding or difficulty stopping bleeding when a wound occurs. Garlic consumption should be no more than 2 to 3 cloves per day, unless recommended by a doctor, especially for those who are taking blood-thinning medications. So, now that you know the 8 mistakes you make with garlic, have you ever made any of them? Or maybe you believe you've been doing it right all along, but you've missed something. Garlic does have many health benefits, from boosting the immune system, lowering blood pressure, to fighting bacterial and viral infections. However, the way you consume it must be considered to optimize its benefits without causing side effects. Incorrect storage can also degrade the quality of garlic and cause harmful mold growth. By understanding the right way to consume garlic, we can enjoy its benefits without unwanted health risks. This video is for educational purposes only. If this video is useful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss other videos.